I just want to give thanks to my Lord and Savior for a great 12 games. We have one more, and I'm very proud of these young men. I'm very proud of our staff. Starts with our assistant head coach Chris Brown, and what he does in his mission mindset, and all the value he adds. Thomas Sheffield, Dennis Thurman, Anthony Arsenal, our coordinators. I mean, the game plans they consistently put together. I mean, it's these guys do unbelievable, and just a big shout out and thanks to them. And then some of my guys like Coach Asua that been with me now 4 years. Just the commitment level that they have, and you can see the receivers and how they turn over. It's been great to see, and we got good young coaches on our staff, and so I just want to just take the time to just thank them and for their dedication, their alignment with me, we couldn't have turned these last 4 years to what it was now, and be in the contention to potentially have won or been in the potential to play for the Mountain West Championship.
Coach, it's been a rough road, up and down, but 8 wins this year.
Yep.
Potential to go 9. Talk about, this finally reaching that to get that point.
Yeah, 8 wins. That's a great season. To win 1 game in NCAA football, let alone win 8. Really proud of the guys. We've come off a couple 5-win seasons, and especially the last year, just 3 of those losses were by less than 2 points, and the difference was these guys buying in and finding a way to close that gap, and it really started in January, and you know what, for us, we have 1 game left, but it'll start in January again for us, and that mindset of building championship caliber football team. Now it's on it's on to us retaining and recruiting guys that want to be a part of this program, and we're going to need everybody's help. It's a state involved program, and we're going to need everybody's help to help retain and re-recruit and recruit guys to come here and play for us.
What is this year's senior class mean?
This year's senior class is unbelievable. I mean, they're the staple. I mean, there's guys that's been here 4 years. Tariq Jones, Peter Manuma, Nick Senecal, Zen Sotelo. I mean, guys that could have easily within 3 and 9, 5 and 8, 5 and 7 could have just walked away in this day and age of NIL and transfer portal, but they stayed. They stayed because they wanted to play with their brothers. They stayed because they wanted to play for the state, and they gave their all. And then there's seniors that came in for a year. There's seniors that been here for 3 seasons or 2 seasons. They all just really bought into each other. They bought into us as a program, as a state. And I couldn't be prouder for them. I mean, the way that they play, it ain't ever perfect, and football is not, but the way that they play, they go out there, they lay their bodies on the line. They're doing it for each other, but they're doing it because they love playing here at the University of Hawaii, and that's what I'm always remember about these guys, and also the guys that laid it down before.
The senior ceremony, Kansei mutual bow, was that something you guys have done before, or was it pretty spontaneous? Or?
No, it's just a respect. It's a respect for who he is, his culture, his values. The young man is unbelievable, remarkable. He taught himself English, and then he taught himself how to kick, and he came over here as a walk-on, and the only guarantee he had was, if you win the job, you get a scholarship, and then he goes out there and then becomes a Heisman hopeful. Unbelievable. I mean, it's an unbelievable story, and so I have that much respect for him and what he has done and what he's accomplished, and Hawaii should be proud, and Japan should be proud.
Coach, with a few weeks in between these games, with you guys playing on Christmas Eve most likely, how do you think you guys are going to approach these next few weeks?
Yeah, school's going to come to an end, and so we want everybody to do good in school. That'll be the priority focus, but also the development of our younger guys on the roster. As a big senior class leaves, we'll re-recruit our guys that are on the roster. We'll recruit guys that are coming in with this is a visit weekend for us, and then we will continue to develop our guys, and so we'll practice the younger guys and continue to get them reps. A lot of them got some late game reps in the fourth quarter and have been getting, and even in those bye weeks we just continuously develop, and that's what our program is. We're gonna coach our tails off, and we want these guys to continue to add value.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned re-recruiting guys on the roster. Coach, I think from the last time Hawaii football's been in a bowl game, things are a little different as far as guys choosing to opt out of games like that. So how big a part of that is it right now in college football?
Yeah, it's a big part. It's a big part of college football. But we got values, and we have a standard, and we want all our guys to play, and I think we'll have a good turnout of guys that go in there and play for each other, and want to play again for the last time together.
Take us through the emotions right now. How do you feel, after getting this win and getting celebrated like you did tonight on senior night?
Oh, it's amazing. I want to appreciate everyone who supported me throughout my journey, especially when I got here. Nobody knows me, but now fans, coaches, my teammates, I want to thank everybody. Thanks so much. I'm so grateful.
What was it like when you did your senior walk and then you got to share a bow with Coach Chang at the end?
Oh, it's amazing. I have so much respect to Coach Chang, and then I'm not gonna say the words he gave me, but it's really meaningful, and yeah, I get emotional. Yeah.
What is it that you're gonna remember the most about just your time in Hawaii and just being here?
Sorry.
What are you gonna just remember the most about your time here in Hawaii?
Oh, this season especially, it's amazing. But I've been here 3 years, and it's always highs and lows. But every moment, to spend the time with my teammates, the coaches, it's amazing. Yeah.
You're the all-time consecutive kick leader in program history. The last one kind of skipped off. Were you kind of hoping it was going to just move a little bit more inside?
Honestly, I don't want to talk about it. That happens, but it's that last field goal happens. I couldn't think about anything except the miss. I really wanted to make. I knew that was gonna be the NCAA record for most consecutive single season, and that mistake has happened. But without Caleb and Jack, whole field goal unit, I couldn't do this throughout the season. I just want to appreciate everybody, coaches, especially field goal unit, Jack, Caleb. Yeah, it's been an amazing journey. Yeah.
Yeah, how much were you able to, celebrate those guys tonight as well? And what kind of things did you say to your teammates and your coaches today as well? Guys like Coach Sheffield too.
Coach Sheffield is the only one believed in me, entire country before when I committed here, and it's fun and sometimes hard, but it's been a great journey working with him, and he's a great coach. His words, everything to me, and I just want to thank Coach Chang, Coach Sheffield, and all the rest of the coaching staff, and yeah, and Hawaii. Yeah, I think because of this place, Hawaii, I can have success this season. Yeah, I want to thank everybody. Yep.
For somebody who's in your shoes, as far as somebody who is going to be in your shoes one day, what would you say as advice or a message to them?
So what?
If anybody is ever in your shoes to be a kicker and to have success, what would you say as advice?
So since I started kicking, I believe in myself every single day. I never doubt my ability, and I was not expected this amazing season, but after last season, I'm gonna make it to NFL, have a big, amazing season. So I got lucky, great coaching staff, great teammates, great long snapper, great holder, and just you need sometimes you need the luck, but like just believe yourself and do small thing right every time. The routine is really important. Yep. Thank you.
What are you going to remember the most about your time here in Hawaii?
Sorry?
What are you going to remember the most about your time in Hawaii?
I don't know. I love Hawaii. I love Hawaii. Hawaii is gonna be my home, in the future. Some point I want to come back Hawaii. I want to bring my family to Hawaii. This is an amazing place. Yeah, I love the weather. I love food. I love beaches. Hawaii has everything, and then it's so easy to play. I mean, like between on and off the field, I can easily to shut it down, not think about football, do something outside of football. That helps me. So Hawaii is the best place. Yep.
Good. And just wondering who was family who was here with you today?
Just my parents, and then my dad friends, and my girlfriend. Yeah.
What did it mean tonight to get this win, for the 26 seniors in this class to, end the regular season on a high note?
It was super important, just knowing how much these guys have been through, and Coach Timmy talking about how they laid the foundation, and they were his first class, so just having these guys go out strong, it was amazing. And becoming close with those guys, and especially Landon and Zen on the offense side, and Carson, everyone on the offense side, and just the whole team in general. It was something special, and that was something the team took pride in this week, is just being able to send them off strong and on a good note. But thankfully we got another bowl game, so I hope send them off for that game.
Micah, how did you bounce back from the UNLV game, and then they get the pick six to start? What was your response like?
This has just been the whole thing the whole year. It's facing adversity, and we kind of accept it, but it's just all about the response. And our offense has been good at responding to bad situations, and UNLV got us. You got to give it to them, but this year, this game, offense came out strong, and everybody did their part, and it was a good showing, I think.
What can you say about the bounce back for the defense today, not giving up a single point after one I'm sure they would like back last week?
Yeah, that's just credit to Coach Thurman and the whole defensive staff, and to the coach. To the players. It's a mentality thing for us this year, and they didn't like that. They didn't like the taste in their mouth after what happened, and the whole team didn't in general. And that's the kind of product and what you get, after that kind of loss. So yeah.
Micah, talk about the turnaround. Last year, a lot of close games could have gone your way, didn't. This year, you managed to win those games and racked up 8 wins. Talk about the turnaround from last year to this year, bowl bound for you guys.
It was a good shift in cultural changes. I think in the offseason, Coach Chang did a great job at implementing a lot of things that helped us, and it was a big buy-in from everybody here and all of the players. It was a big step for us, and as a program, it was a big step, and it was a step that we knew we needed to take. And I think this program can take it to much more heights than what we did this year, and we fell short of our goal, but ours next year.
Late in the game, looked like it got a little chippy with Wyoming. Like, what was said? I think maybe Brandon White had his helmet tossed or something like that.
Yeah, that's just it's just unfortunate. Just because, you have a team that's 4-7 and not playing for much, and, emotions get into it. But, at the end of the day, I think, I guess our team handled it really well. And, just having his back and just, helping him through it.
Did you have to, run into their sideline?
Yeah, I had to get his helmet. Dude flew it to the guardrails. I was like, man, they yelled at me for getting his helmet, but that's my boy. I got to go get his helmet. But, things got chippy, got emotional. They were just, upset that they're not playing another game. So.
You guys do get a chance to play one more game.
Yeah.
Bowl eligible. How excited is that for you?
It's exciting, just being able to bring the bowl game to the program, and hopefully, I don't know what game, hopefully the Hawaii Bowl, it brings back memories for me. I used to go to the Sheraton Bowl on Christmas Eve with my dad all the time, so it would be exciting just to get the extra game for the seniors and send them off strong.
Any of them that stand out to you the most that you went to?
I was really young, so all I remember is going. I can't remember the actual. But it was a fun experience, just being a young kid, Christmas Eve, watching the game, going to sleep, waking up is Christmas. So that's all I can remember, and just remembering the good and memories from it. I hope we can bring it back this year.
This group of seniors, what are you going to remember? How have they helped you in your development at UA?
These group of guys have definitely had my back this year. After the first game I was injured, come back off the game, and I throw 3 interceptions against Fresno State, and a lot of those guys were in the senior group that helped pick me up and had my back throughout that whole process. Especially guys on offense like Zen Land and those guys, but a lot of defensive guys DK, Verdell, they're my locker roommates, so they have my back through that. And a lot of the D-line guys like Jamar and Dejan, they have my back. So those guys have done a lot for me, so I'm appreciative of them.